We zijn in Amsterdam, maar deze gasten komen all the way from Canada. Het zijn de kerels van Simple Plan. Ze zijn er om hun nieuwste album Still Not Getting Any te promoten. You have been writing the songs for 3 months in a place in Vancouver. Don't you get crazy when the only thing you do for 3 months is writing?
Very crazy. You know, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of like, I hate you! Yeah. Shut up, your ideas suck. But eventually we kind of agreed on, you know, a lot of things, and it turns out well. But it's, I think writing is a really hard craft, and we kind of have to, you know, sit there and do it for a while. We spent like, you know, every day from like 10 in the morning till 10 at night trying to bang out some songs, and but it works out, you know. It's like, it's what we do, and we got to do it.
So shut up, don't wanna hear it. Get up, get out of my way. Step up, you'll never stop me. Nothing you said today is gonna bring me down.
This one contains a little bit more musical variety than the previous one. Where does it come from?
I think we gave ourselves the freedom to just write whatever felt right and to do any type of songs we want, you know. So like when we had like a really slower song, like a piano song, we didn't stop ourselves. Like, yeah, let's just finish it and see what happens. And it turned out to be Untitled, which was probably one of my favorite songs on the album. I don't know. I think like for us, it was just about, you know, kind of trying stuff and on purpose we wanted to have a more diverse record. You know, it was like one of our goals, I think, with this album, is to just have more vibes.
I just wanna scream. How could this happen to me?
Fans, yeah, are important for every band, but for your, they're more like gods. I once read something very wise. You said it's not the critics or the music journalists that make or break an album; it's the fans. When did you get to that point that you realized that what other people say about your music doesn't really care? It's as long as the fans dig it.
The thing for us that kind of made us feel that way is that we've never really had a lot of really good reviews. Like usually music critics don't usually like us from the get-go, so we've always gotten used to being the band who relies on their fan base and who really, you know, we're kind of more in touch with them and more in tune with them, and it's a lot more important for us to make them happy than everybody else. The fans are the only reason why a band can achieve anything, you know. Like, you could be the coolest band in the world and critics can say that your record is the best in the world, but if you don't sell any and you go out and play and there's 20 people there, it kind of sucks, you know.
But isn't it sometimes frustrating that you still get these things like, well, they're a punk band, they sing about girls, while the album proves that it's not right? Isn't that frustrating?
Yes.
It is.
Someone got it.
There you go. The most
you actually
frustrating
to
thing.
it. Yeah.
The most frustrating thing is when you read a review and you know that the person didn't actually listen to the record. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, as you said, like, I mean, I think a lot of bands write about girls, and I mean, for us, on 11 songs, I think there's like 3 or 4 that are about that. So it's not like it's all we do, and you know, we get put in that box and in that category where it's like, you know, why don't you just listen to the record and then give me an honest opinion? You know, do your job properly, you know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of have misconception, and they have like, they already have like a prejudgment before they even like about the band. And it's just kind of like, just wish that, yeah, they would come to a show and see that it's actually for real, and like kids are really affected by this music, and it's so much more than just like fluff, you know.
Now you don't know what it's like. Welcome to my life.
What kind of live band is Simple Plan? Is it a lot about interaction with audience, or is it?
Oh yeah, our hope is that they come to the show, they forget about all their problems and just kind of have a good time and like spend like an hour and a half and not think about anything else than having a great time. You know.
I heard that once you toured with an ambulance. Is that something that's correct, or is that a rumor?
Yeah, our first van that we had was a van that my dad owned, and it was an old ambulance that he'd converted into a cargo little van, and we kind of bought it off him and used it for a year in touring, and it had everything from the ambulance except they didn't have the stretcher in the back. So we put all the gear in the back and sit on the gear as couches, and I would travel on that. We had like a little siren and a megaphone outside.
And we could turn the lights on and off.
Scare people.
Yeah.
The funny story is once I was driving and on a highway, and there was an accident that happened across the other side of the highway.
And they all
and
get
I drove
mad.
by.
Stop!
And they're like, stop! I'm like, I'm not an ambulance, really.
To be hurt, to feel lost, to be left out in the dark, to be kicked when you're down, to feel like you've been pushed around.
Simple Plan seems to me a band that wants to do as much as they can by themselves, like videos as well. You write your own video stories. How come? Because for most bands, videos is a necessary evil. You even seem to like it.
No matter what you think, if a band makes a video, the people that watch it that's their connection to the band. So if you're not in control of it and you're not the one who's creating it, then you might get misrepresented. And it's the same thing for T-shirts or for video ideas or cover art or anything at all. So we just try to be in control of all that so we can represent ourselves the way we want to.
Talking about the artwork, we see some pictures of you getting older. What do you hope will be the thing when you're that old, about 80 or 90? What do you hope will be the thing that you're the most proud of that you achieved with that?
I hope to look back and be happy about my life and kind of to do things in my life that I can look back and say like, wow, that was really cool. I had a good time. I like being in this band, and I hope that we can keep creating music for lots of years to come and be a band that's actually meaningful and relevant even 10, 20 years from now.
I want to be really, really tired when you're old because you lived so much and you had so much fun,
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope your wishes about the future come true. And thank you very much for having some time for us, guys.
Thank you.
Simple Plan.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to my life. This is the music factory.